Hey everyone, Kirky here with Exodus, bringing you another reverse 1999 video. The CBT is coming to a close today, and I wanted to give my final thoughts on it. I actually liked the game a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I tried Tactop Symphony, I didn't like it, and from the first glance, the game resembles Tactop, and it has the battle mechanics of Grand Cross. I liked it a lot more than I thought it would. There's some ups and there's some downs. We're going to talk about them both. Some of the positive things about the game. I absolutely love the aesthetic and the art style. So we're going to go here and we're just going to do a boss fight. The last boss fight of the beta test on hard mode. Just to showcase a little bit some of the combat. You can do 4 times at once. I like the RNG factor. I like how you can manipulate the combat however you want. The card merging. I like it. But there are some times when it's a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie, especially when RNG doesn't go your way. Even though you can use a little symphony thing over here to reset all your cards. I know you can't hear the music because I generally play without it. I did listen to some of the music, some of the soundtracks. Very, very well put together. You know, I like the character progression. The what you want to call the gear stage. I forgot what it's called. The relic things that you equip on your units. Resource farming. Wilderness is fun to play with. You build your own map. You know, you get map tiles. You can buy buildings and other map tile sets. And kind of like build your own world. You can put your characters in there. It's fun. There's what do you call it? I don't remember some of the names of this stuff, so I'm sorry. I play a lot of games. So with your crew, as you can see, I have 1 unit completely maxed out for the beta. I could probably get Regulus if I wanted to, but the beta's getting ready to end, and there really isn't any other content to play. They're called site tubes, whatever. You know, kind of like your relic, whatever. You have your 3 skills, and as your skills combine, they get stronger. The wilderness, like I said, the wilderness is kind of fun. You go in here. You can build it. If you build it, it will come. Edit wilderness. Just trying to showcase some stuff here. Things I like about the game. So you get these tiles, and you can change between the different tile sets. You know, if you want to put some water, you place some water, and if you want to put some land around it, go ahead and put some land around it. Like I said, it's fun. I like it. You can rotate the tiles. As you can see, you can connect the rivers, and you can just build your world, man. It's fun. You can buy stuff. I bought everything out, and I just reset everything. Now you start off with nothing. So let's talk about some of the game modes they have here, which is the problem. Resource farming. These are the 2 materials you need to level up your characters and ascend things. This is your experience points, your gold. This Harvest Prime gives you the stuff to upgrade things in the wilderness. And the Noom Analysis are the site tubes or whatever, and the resources for that. Insight. These are just your basic materials to ascend your character. I forgot what it's called. Oh yeah, the Insight. And the artificial somnambulism, whatever it's called, I'm 100% sure that I can go in here and beat all these. These are heavy story-driven pieces of content. There's 5 battles in here. You can get 2 stars per battle, up to 10 stars to get your rewards. It's a really, really long story, and it's not hard. And that is where we get to the crux of the problem. They have the foundation for a really good game here. This is a CBT, and I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. There is no endgame content. Nothing. Zero. There's not anything that can even be remotely considered endgame. Some people are going to sit here and try to argue that the artificial somnambulism, whatever, is endgame. It's not. Not even in the slightest bit. There's just nothing. No, there's no PvP. PvP isn't everything. I'm just saying, like, this content, there's no PvP, there's no tower, there's no guild raids, no guild bosses, no world bosses. You know, no, you know, tower for each type. Like, you got star, plant, beast, mineral, spirit, intelligence. There's nothing. And the reason I said I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to hope that at some point during the next beta test or the release that there's going to be some end-game content. There has to be. You know, if you release the game like this, it's going to die. It's going to EOS in 6 months or less. People will play it, they'll be excited, but there's nothing to do. You know, I know I keep saying it, but you know, usually when companies do CBTs, they'll throw some content that out there that, you know, only the hardcore people will, you know, no lifers will be able to, or the tryhards will be able to complete. Or they put out content hard enough to where, you know, nobody's going to complete it, but you can strive for it. Kind of like Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis did. They put out some content that maybe you know, a handful of us were able to complete, but 99% of them weren't. So yeah, I mean, that's about the gist of it. One of the other things I noticed, and again, this particular comment that I'm gonna make is just me. I didn't experience any bugs, any glitches, nothing. I mean, there could have been some misspellings in some of the story. I didn't read the story. If I decide to, you know, read a story while I play a game, it's not going to be during beta test. I'm trying to get as far as I can to see where the end game is, and unfortunately, like I said, there's no end game. But you know, it is what it is. It's a good foundation. There's definitely room for some improvement. If I were to rate this beta test, I think I'd probably give it maybe like maybe a 6.5 or a 7 out of 10. And the reason it's getting low scores is because of the end game content. I'm really hoping that they make some announcements and add a few things to the game. I don't even have enough for a summon. But yeah, you know, the game overall, it was fun. And let's just hope that at some point they just taking a screenshot here. Let's just hope at some point they add some stuff to the game. I would really like to see it. Reverse 1999 screenshot. We're just saving that so I can make a thumbnail. And so I can have you know, some information on where I ended the beta at. I do this with everything. Keep a record. Yeah, I'm not going to waste any more of y'all's time. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you thought. You know, do you think that this game has a future? We'd really like to know. Peace.